Close to nature is close to your world. Myron Homes, Cherubic Farms at Chevilla, 7799949104.
Hi, welcome our dear viewers of our iDream. This is a very special occasion for me to introduce or to exactly narrate about a great episode that is going to be unveiled tomorrow on July 20th on Sandiego Comiccon. This is a very, very unprecedented event for Indian cinema, and this is an event that will be remembered forever in all the time to come, because this is the first Indian film that is going to be celebrated on Comic-Con dais, and normally this dais is meant for celebrating all the superhero films and superhero, that series actually speaking. But here, this is the first superhero film from Indian subcontinent of Prabhas starrer, and the film is being made by nonetheless Vyjayanti Movies banner and the legendary producer Mr. Ashwinidath Chalsani, who has completed fabulous 50 years of his journey in Telugu cinema and in South India and on the whole in Indian cinema. Now he has ventured into a project which is being made with a whopping budget of 600 to 700 crores, which is unbelievable and incredible. And this is being described as the most extravagant budgeted film ever in Indian cinema, in the history of Indian cinema. So this has all the elements that can really captivate and smack the whole audience in the world with all its mammoth making style and gigantic approach to making a film that can really stun the world tomorrow. So matching its greatness, rather matching its huge magnitude of the film is going to be celebrated on that precious dais called Comic-Con tomorrow on July 20th. This is really a fantastic celebration for all the Prabhas fans. Prabhas has made really colossal travel towards this pinnacle of glory, where his film is being showcased, and the release date and the trailer and the more importantly, more in particular, the title of the film will be disclosed, unveiled on the dais on July 20th. This is going to make a mark really in the history of world cinema, because normally already Prabhas made a great career on the canvas of Indian cinema with his Bahubali. And of course, there are one or two disappointments in the career of Prabhas, but still it is very common for all the big heroes or for all the top-notch heroes in any world language. Now that, according to his image and his span, Mr. Ashwinidath, who is known for all the big-budgeted films, he is making this film, and with all the needed ingredients in the film, irrespective of its expenditure and its budget, undeterred by any stake or by any problem, he is prepared all the while to come out with a project that can really keep up his image in the world cinema, because he has already, as I told you, he has completed 50 years of his golden career as a producer, starting with a legend called Nandamuri Tarak Ramarao, his film somewhere in 75. Now that he has already been reaching that 50th anniversary mark in the history of Indian cinema, and all accentuating that all that glory of these past bygone 50 years. Now that he is climbing onto a different pedestal and highest echelon, where his name will be 100% showcased to the world cinema as a producer who could produce this kind of a mammoth film, that is incurring a budget of 600 to 700 crores. In the world history, it is going to really be one of the greatest films ever made that will be remembered. Of course, we know Mr. Amitabh Bachchan is a world-class actor and an Indian icon for cinema more particularly. And on the other side, Kamal Hassan, a veteran actor who won Padma Shri at an early age in his life, and he is the youngest Padma Shri in Indian cinema. So this kind of star cast ensemble is certainly surprising each and everybody, and these people are 100% flying into the realms of fantasy as to how this film is going to be, and matching all their expectations and matching all their in tunes with their fantasy and their imagination and their euphoria. This film Project K will 100% materialize all the dreams of all the Prabhas fans, and more so the favorites of cinema. Basically, from the roots, if we speak, this project is going to really thrill and dazzle the world without any doubt, without an iota of suspicion or doubt, because the film is being made on such a larger scale. Larger scale, I am not talking in terms of budget, but I am talking in terms of the script that the director Nagashwin, who has already won a national award for his previous film Mahanati, he has such crafted and articulated a story, including this film for the first time as an Indian film, which is for the first time celebrating on such a fabulous dais. This film is also occupies the first place as a film. This is termed as mytho and sci-fi. Mythology we have seen, science films we have seen, and fictional films we have seen. Fiction. But this is a film, all the three categories are encapsulated into one particular bracket or one capsule, that is mytho sci-fi film. So this can really generate interest and really inspire all classes of audience practically all through the world and across the globe. So this is a kind of experience, in fact, because the story, and as Nagashwin rightly said, that Indian land is in origin is a base for all superhero stories, and all the lore from Indian soil has really captivated the entire world, as we have seen James Cameron and Spielberg telling that they are inspired by the characters from Indian mythologies. So Indian mythology or the epics from Indian land, has such an attraction and such a glorifying status among all the epics in the world. That is what Nagashwin has particularly enunciated in his statement on social media. So putting together all these kind of great salient features that are being recorded, that are being shot in this film, that will certainly elevate the self-respect of fans of Mr. Prabhas, and as well as the followers and the favorites of Vaijayanti movies and Ashwini Dutt Chalasani in particular. And of course, Amitabbachchan has himself admitted that it is a great thing in his life, or a point of pride for him to take part in this film and share the screen with Prabhas, Mr. Bahubali. And another great element of this film is Mr. Kamal Hassan doing this film. All this put together into one particular bracket, this film will certainly rise to a level where it will just sweep the records that are already put, that are already planted in the annals of world cinema. All these things will certainly be on one part, on one side, and Project K tomorrow, and we are going to just witness in few more days, and we are going to be informed about the title, and we are going to witness, and we are going to enjoy, and we are going to behold the trailer also on what great level the film is made, will be showcased through a trailer tomorrow on the world stage called comiccon. So this is going to be an exclusive event for Indian cinema, and that can be prided upon for all the time to come. Thank you for watching this video.